hundreds of years. On the plantation, slaves worked for their owners in houses, fields, and markets. A plantation is where slaves worked sunrise, sunset every day. If the slaves ran away, they would get whipped or cut their tendons, maybe even cut their feet off so they couldn't escape anymore. On the plantation, they grew corn, beans, of course cotton. They grew cotton for nice clothes for rich people. Sometimes slaves got sold because the owners didn't have enough money. The slaves got sold because the slaves' houses are called shacks, and most shacks didn't have any windows. On the floors in the shacks were just dirt. There were about 5 to 9 families living in each shack. The girl slaves wore ragged dresses. The boy slaves wore ripped overalls. Some slaves liked to sing and dance in rhythm. In the owner's house, they had many parties and special occasions. The first group to go against slavery was the Quakers. In 1724, the first state to go against slavery was Rhode Island in 1774. Although the U.S. Constitution said we could continue having slavery for the next 20 years, there was a great increase in slavery when the cotton gin was developed. At this time, a young male slave rose from $500 in the early 1830s to $1,800 in the late 1850s. By the 1840s, people really started getting against slavery, so the Underground Railroad became active in helping the slaves escape to the northern states. That was one reason for the Civil War. The slave states are South Carolina, Mississippi, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, Texas, Virginia, Arkansas, North Carolina, and Tennessee. The free states were Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania, New York, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Illinois, California, Oregon, and Maine. First question, what are 2 free states? Justin. Michigan and Pennsylvania. Question 2. What are 2 slave states? Carl. Mississippi and Florida.
Yeah. Show us your plantation there.
This is the master's house. These are the slaves working in the fields, and there's some cotton in a bucket to put the cotton in. These are the slave houses, and right here is a clothes line.
Okay, good job, Jackie.